Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are really diving deep
Oh, yeah.
into potential investment opportunities, specifically in Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we always like to base these dives on something really interesting and meaty. And today we're looking at
Excellent. Compendium.
on investment opportunities in Uganda. And this is targeted towards members of the Ugandan diaspora.
Yes. Very cool.
And this document is, it's pretty substantial.
Yeah.
And I think the reason it's so substantial is because it's not just trying to sell Uganda as a place to invest, but it's also really trying to guide the diaspora on, okay, if you're interested in coming back to Uganda, or if you're interested in investing from wherever you are in the world, here is how you can do it.
Yeah.
Here are the best opportunities, and here's how we can help.
That's very cool.
And I think that approach is really, really cool because it's not just saying, hey, come invest. It's saying, we know you're interested.
Right.
We want you here. Let's make this easy for you.
Yeah, and it really shows that the government is really recognizing the importance of the diaspora. And that's a huge part of the future of the country.
Yeah, and also acknowledging, I think, that people in the diaspora might have slightly different needs.
Of course.
Than, someone who is already on the ground in Uganda.
Exactly. They need a little bit of extra help,
And guidance and
sort of tailored information to help them kind of come on board.
Yeah, this isn't just for huge corporations. This is for individuals, families even, who want to, be a part of Uganda's future.
It's very interesting.
So one of the things I really liked about this document is it kind of jumps right into okay, here's how to do it.
Right. Yeah.
And it doesn't waste a lot of time. Uganda's a beautiful country. It does talk about that.
Of course.
Where it kind of assumes that you already know that and you're already interested and you're already bought in.
Yeah. You're here to do business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so it starts off with a general business climate overview, but then it really quickly jumps into profiles of 17 different sectors.
Oh, 17!
That are ripe for investment.
Yeah.
And within each of those sectors, it gives market conditions, key demand drivers.
Oh, very cool.
And investment opportunity snapshots.
I like it.
Which I thought was really, really interesting.
So it gives you the information right up front. You need to sort of make a decision.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think what that does is it gives people kind of enough information to say, okay, this is interesting. Let me dig in more.
You get that overview first, and then you can see if it's something you want to pursue further.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are some of the sectors that you found particularly interesting?
Well, I was immediately drawn to the coffee industry. Yeah. Obviously, Uganda is known for its coffee, but what's really interesting is how they're positioning themselves now as a source for high-quality specialty coffee.
Oh, wow.
So that's a global market that's really growing rapidly right now. Yeah. And they're really well positioned to capitalize on that.
So they're not just trying to compete with the
mass producers.
Mass producers are trying to
they're going for the higher quality market.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which is really interesting.
So are there specific is it talking about
how to get involved
in it talks about
coffee industry, or is it just kind of
it talks about the different ways you can get involved.
Okay.
So it could be anything from actually growing the coffee to processing it to exporting it to even opening up a cafe.
Really?
Yeah, okay.
It's the whole value chain from the farm to the cup.
Okay.
It's all there.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, and another sector that I thought was really interesting is the ICT sector.
Okay.
Information and communication technology.
Okay.
They've been making huge strides in Uganda.
Yeah.
In terms of digital infrastructure.
Right.
And that's opening up a lot of opportunities for, tech startups, software development, even e-commerce platforms.
Okay.
Tailored to the local market.
Okay.
So, if you have expertise in that area.
Definitely a sector to look into.
Okay. And it feels like that sector is, every country needs a strong ICT sector.
Yeah.
But it feels like. Yeah. Especially in a country that's.
Especially in developing.
Developing rapidly, Uganda. It feels like that's where a lot of
growth is.
The growth is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and what I really like about this compendium is that it doesn't just talk about the opportunities. It also provides, key information on tax incentives, regulatory frameworks, even how investment procedures are being streamlined across the East African community.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just Uganda, it's about the whole region.
Okay, so it's like if you want to invest in Uganda.
Exactly.
They're like...
It's easy to do business in the whole region.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's not just like a Uganda-specific thing. It's like a regional thing.
It's a regional approach.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times with investment, especially foreign investment, people are kind of hesitant because they're like, well, I don't know the rules.
Exactly. It can be very daunting.
Yeah, I don't know how things work.
Yeah.
But it feels like this is...
And this really takes...
Really taking the mystery out of it.
The mystery out of it.
And saying like, here's how it works.
Yeah.
Here are the incentives. Here's how we're going to make it easy for you.
Well, we want you here.
Yeah.
So come and invest.
And so what's been the response so far? I mean, have we seen...
There's been a surge in diaspora investment and remittances over the past decade.
Right.
And I think that really highlights the growing confidence in the Ugandan economy.
Okay, so people are putting their money where their mouth is.
Exactly. They're not just talking about it, they're actually doing it.
They're actually investing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So who is behind this amazing resource?
It's a collaborative effort.
Okay.
The Uganda Investment Authority's Investment Promotion Division.
Okay.
The Diaspora Desk of Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Okay.
And the United Nations Development Program in Uganda.
So, they've all...
A lot of big names.
They've all come together to make this happen.
Yeah, and that's really cool, I think, to see that...
Real commitment.
Collaboration and commitment.
Absolutely.
From, the top down.
Yes, from the government to international organizations.
Yeah. That's really cool.
It's very impressive.
So, yeah, it seems like this document is like a... It's like a love letter.
Just call to action.
Yeah, to the
diaspora.
Ugandan diaspora, and it's saying,
be a part of...
We want you. Come be a part of this.
Yeah.
And we're going to make it easy for you.
Exactly.
So what do you think?
Well,
what would you say to someone who is listening to this and thinking about investing in Uganda?
I would say... Take a look at the compendium.
Yes.
It's readily available online.
Okay. And we'll make sure to link that in the show notes.
Absolutely.
So you can
find it.
Easily find it.
Yeah, and really explore what resonates with you.
Yeah.
What sector speaks to your heart, to your expertise.
Where do you want to make your mark?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be surprised at the breadth of opportunities.
Yeah, and I think you'll be surprised at how easy they're trying to make it.
Exactly.
To get involved.
Rolling out the red carpet to the diaspora.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a really fascinating dive. I'm definitely going to be spending some time with this compendium myself.
Yeah, me too.
But for now, we're going to wrap things up.
Okay.
So thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye. Bye.